everyone. Welcome back to Cookie for Your Thoughts. I'm Neptune.
I'm Ray.
I'm Butterfly.
We are a podcast, and we will be starting off with a cookie jar question, and Butterfly will be reading that off for us. Go ahead.
Do you think that roasting or picking on your friends can be taken too far? What if their feelings actually get hurt but laugh it off, then they roast you back?
I think it may be possibly also depending on like what you're saying and like what level of a friendship it is. And like, also like the personality of that friend, how they respond to certain things. So maybe, but I think it kind of doesn't a lot, especially for me. Like I feel like I can sometimes tell if something got too far, you know what I mean? And then I may apologize for it, or like I may kind of back off because I may, like, even if they don't take it that way, I may just kind of feel bad for it. So like I kind of back off myself. But then I remember there was one day where me and Ray, we were just like going back and forth, like roasting. She said something, then I said something, and it was just like a back and forth thing the whole night. So
That was a lot of fun. I do remember like one bit where so this might be a little bit awkward. So at one point during that call, Neptune was just like, haha, nobody wants to hear it, kind of like as a joke, And during that call, I had been periodically muting myself and just kind of listening to them chat. Because I'm tired. It's 2 a.m. And so I was just like kind of just listening to them chat. And so, they kept kind of picking on me. But, like every now, they just like wouldn't really notice when I would mute. So
and then we tried to talk to you, and it's like, oh wait, she's muted. And it was like, oh, where did she go? I think she just left. Did she just leave us?
And so, I was also doing it mainly to mess with them because I found it really funny. But then, Butterfly teamed up with Neptune and as a joke said, yeah, nobody wants you here. And I was like, oh, okay. And this was at a point in the friendship when I didn't know Neptune that well. And so I was mainly there because Butterfly wanted me there. So that way it wasn't like super awkward. And so I was like, oh, neither of you want me here? Cool, bye. And I left the call just to make them eat their own words. And
I felt so bad after that. I was like, wait. I was like, no, I was joking. I didn't actually want you to leave. So I was like, maybe we took it like a hint too far. Like,
it kind of didn't go too far. I just did that to mess with you guys mainly. And then I realized, oh, they're actually sorry. Oops. I should have done that.
I remember doing that. Because whenever somebody's picking on somebody, like a friend, and picking on another friend, I will not think twice. I will literally start roasting them and everything. And sometimes, even if it's just, not on the group call or whatever, I will, realize it, in the tone of their voice if I took it too far. Or, I'll just, back off or, their comment back. I can tell if they're like, hey, you took that too far or, whatever.
Definitely.
I mean, it could definitely go too far, but I think the main way to keep it from going too far is two things. One, just generally be aware of the situation, and two, do not, I repeat,
do not
go after your friends' insecurities.
Oh yeah.
That is the quickest way to take it way too far. If your friend has trusted you to tell you what they are insecure about, and you use that against them, oh, nope, bad. Don't do that.
Yeah.
I think you can have fun with it, but then also kind of be respectful, you know what I mean? Don't, I feel like you can, especially if you're closer friends, you can tell, when you're, okay, it's also, you can also tell if your friend is irritated about it, okay, they may be you may tell that, at one point, they're, laughing at it or whatever, having fun, and then, you may be able to tell, if they're just, why are you still talking about this, you know what I mean?
Or they've gone quiet. Especially if they've gone quiet.
If you said something and then they just stopped, so, talking or anything.
Or, they kept talking for a little bit and then they slowly get quieter and quieter until you're not really there anymore. It's like, oh.
Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah.
So it's mainly just that it can definitely be taken too far, but also if you've known this person for multiple years to the point where you are picking on them in a friendly manner, you generally know where the line is and where not to go too far, or like what they're okay with, what you're okay with, when you can tell that they're upset. Like Neptune, Butterfly, and I have all known each other for like 2+. I've known Neptune for 2+ years and been friends with him for 2+ years. Butterfly and I have been friends for like 6+ years or something like that.
Yeah.
Like between 4 and 6 years. And so we know when the other is like upset.
Yeah.
A lot better.
Yeah. Like I can kind of tell, but it's not like the level of you guys. Like y'all have like.
Yeah.
Okay, I will have to.
Guys aren't as perceptive when it comes to body language, facial expression, and manner of speech.
Yeah.
I pick up on that stuff very easily.
Yeah, sometimes I can't tell, but then like if I can like hear them like you can hear them breathing like and like just kind of moving their hands or just doing something that kind of gives that. I can tell that they're irritated. Now, like I may not like notice it immediately, or I may not notice it at all, but I can sometimes tell like if someone's getting irritated. It's like, okay, maybe like pump the brakes on that. You know, kind of give it a break, or like just kind of ease off a little bit.
Me specifically, I can hear the moment someone's face falls.
Yeah.
And it just stops. Something inside them goes quiet, and I'm like, oh no.
Yeah.
I'm messed up.
Yeah.
Oops. Didn't mean to do that, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Well, both of you guys here can vary. I feel like you both can like tell by my like responses if y'all over like cross the line.
You're also pretty reactive.
Yeah.
Like not in like a bad way, but you're pretty reactive, so it's pretty easy to tell.
Like I'm not like nothing against you, but I feel like I know you do, but I don't know, because like if I ever try to like say something like not in a mean way, but like I guess in a friend way, try to say something bad about you, you come right back. So it's like, oh, okay, well, then it's like, okay, what do I say? And it's like, oh my goodness, I don't have anything to say. So it's like,
I remember.
So she doesn't even like
hilarious.
Yeah, you don't even really get like that at all. You just come with back something real quick.
Yeah,
and
it's so funny. Okay, funny story. So like my pretty much entire family, well, my parents, they are non-stop. Like if you say something to tease them, they're going to come right back at you.
Yeah.
So that's how I am with my friends, like non-stop. They say something, I have a comment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's been some times where I made like my friends have to like stop for them to have to think of another comment.
I do get like that sometimes, like, oh goodness, what do I say next?
Yeah, you do. Because I would just be like, he would say something, I'm like, oh yeah, well this. And he's like, 5 seconds later comments back, and I'm right off the bat.
Thought process
10
going
seconds
right now.
later.
Yeah. Like, give me a second to think about what you just said and like process it. I need that second. Give me that
I need time to process it so that I'm not like in the shower 7 hours later.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I should have said that.
Yeah. No, I do. I feel like I sometimes when I'm like, oh man, I should have said that instead of like that, and it's like, oh, that would have been better.
It's funny though, because sometimes like I'll just think of something.
Yeah.
And like I will just not think about it, and I'll just say it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like the funny part is that after I say, I'm like, oh, that was kind of rude. So I'm like, sorry, and they're like, that wasn't rude. That was hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was funny.
For me, the reason that I do that a lot of times is because in our school, I think we mentioned this in a previous video, but we have a teacher, Mr. S, and one of his classes is critical thinking and debate. And so for the final of that class, he would just be like, name. It's like, name your affirmative, other name, your negative, here's the topic, go. And we would have no time to think. We just had to go with it. And so I got really, really, really good at it. So it's like, you give me a prompt, you insult me, I'm not gonna back down. My fight or flight response, mine is fight. I will fight you. So it's just like instantly, oh, here's a response, here's a solution to the problem, go away.
Yeah.
Like instantly fixing it.
Yeah.
It was funny. A few years ago, we were, more than a few years ago actually, we were on vacation, and so my aunt and them were there, and so somebody else that joined us, they were in a different part of the house, and I'm like, they are all alone, so I'm going to go with them. So somebody else that was there was like, oh, did she get upset because I said something about her? And I was just like, it's best for me to keep walking to where I don't roast her back.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I feel like if I don't walk away, when somebody says something towards me, no matter how they meant it, it's going to come across rude.
Yeah.
So I can't always be like in a roasting thing. Because if I am, even if it's towards family, it's going to cause something.
Yeah.
But I feel like
you gotta know when to. You gotta know when to be the bigger person and be like, nope, we need to stop this before it escalates.
Yeah, and in that thing, I literally felt like I was the adult in that position right then. Because, like, I was thinking about, like, everybody that was on that trip and not just myself.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I couldn't stay down there and, like pick on this person. But I'm like, no, let's go to this person that's by themselves. Because I desperately could have been teasing that person, but I decided not to.
Yeah, like when I left that call a while back, I was like, this will be funny, and then I left and I was like, oh. And then Butterfly texted me, please come back, and I was like, oh no.
And I was like, oh my goodness.
So bad.
Yeah, I was like, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to like make you leave or whatever. And I didn't know.
I came back and you guys were just apologizing. I was like, no, I meant it as a joke. I'm sorry.
No, it was the fact after we said like, oh yeah, you should leave, and then you left. We were both talking to each other like, oh my goodness, we didn't know you were actually gonna leave. We were like, oh my goodness, she actually left, and I felt so bad about it.
No, they left. Yeah. This will be funny. And then I came back and you guys were just apologizing. I'm like, no, it's fine. I meant it as a joke.
Yeah.
And it's like, I feel like I shouldn't be apologizing here, but at the same time, I meant this as a joke.
Yeah.
I didn't think you guys would just be like, no, come back.
Yeah.
It's like over half the time, like, I'll leave a conversation and people won't notice.
Yeah.
So I'm not used to people being like, wait, no, come back. I miss you.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hi. Yeah, I'm used to people like not noticing when I get there
Yeah.
that I've talked it all, that I've left, or anything.
Yeah. So did you just expect us not to like have you come back?
Yeah.
Oh,
honestly.
Really? Wow,
Yeah,
that would have
I
been
was
really rude.
I know. I was totally prepared to just like carry on my night and just not. And you guys would just like talk to me later like that was rude. I was totally prepared for it, and you guys just apologized. I was like, oh no.
This is like new territory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That may just be because I have had bad friends in the past.
Yeah.
And it's not even like their fault. It's just that they have other friends that they like more, and that's fine. It's just that, like, I view them and the way that they view their other friend, and I know that they will never view me that way.
Yeah.
I'm always just the funny side character.
Yeah.
That is mentioned once or twice, and then never shows up again in the book.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah, like that kind of got dark or whatever.
Dark.
Yeah.
I'm the funny one. Let's not get into my depression and trauma. Anyways, my question now. So if you were to start a company right now, don't have to worry about the money, but if you were to start like a company, what would they do or sell? What would it be?
Car. Listen, I've had the idea of starting a car company for years now. I wouldn't do it.
Car dealership or car like mechanics and repair?
Like an actual car company. Like they make the brand.
Manufacturer.
Yes, like the whole thing.
Ooh, I see.
I've thought about it before. I would just told myself I would never do it. Huh?
What would it be called?
I have no idea. I haven't even thought of a name for it.
Quick, come up with one now. You have 10 seconds.
Oh my goodness.
10,
wait, what?
9,
8, 7, 6, 5,
6, 7,
4, no, 3, 2,
5, 4, no.
1.
Wait, what?
6, 9, no.
What?
Bruh.
Oh,
I don't know. Blue Cruisers.
What?
Why blue?
I don't know.
Yeah, why blue?
Because I like blue. It's It's my favorite color.
Okay, I can't blame you.
Okay, why is that such a generic favorite color though?
I don't know.
Because blue is literally the best color.
Actually, I just remembered the scientific reason for it. Actually, it's because blue is the color of like the ocean and the sky.
Blue is the color. I think. What is it? Honesty.
Yeah, and then but because like the ocean and the sky are like such calming things to us, we associate the color blue with happiness and calmness.
Wouldn't that be yellow?
No, that's joy.
Oh, okay.
Blue is like just peace and just
okay.
Finally sitting down after a long day kind of vibe.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I like blue, but I'm kind of like going away from the blue, I guess. Because, I mean...
How dare you?
No, I like blue, but like I feel like I need more of other colors, like for like clothes or shoes. Like I need like, you know, colors that match everything, not just like one outfit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's another thing.
I'm still in my black and purple phase. That's not gonna leave for a long time.
Yeah. I like grays. I like kind of more neutral colors. Like, I know that's like the kind of design I'm trying to do for like my room. Because like there's like a wall that's blue, and it's like a dark navy blue. And I don't mind it. I like it. But
room, dude.
What?
I wish I could paint my room. All my walls are white, and I had like no rugs or anything.
That
my room
sucks.
is so boring. I have to like decorate my walls with my own art.
Yeah.
And so I just like constantly see my own art, and I'm just like, there's all the flaws of it. Because there's such a thing as artist blindness, where you are the artist who drew this piece of art, right? And so all you can see, because you've been staring at it for hours and hours and hours, all you see is the flaws.
Yeah.
Versus somebody who's never seen this piece of art before, and they see it relatively finished. They're like, wow, this is really cool. This is fully finished. It looks really nice. And then the artist is just like, no, it looks horrible.
I like your art though. It looks really good.
Which is kind of what Neptune and I have been doing about the thumbnails. Cause I'm just like, it looks horrible. And it's like, no, it looks really good.
Okay, y'all need to tell her in the comments that they look good. Encourage her.
I hate them
please.
so much.
They look good.
I don't know what she's talking about.
The problem is, like, I know, like, specifically the beach thumbnail that I sent Neptune yesterday. I finished it and I sent it to him, and then I'm like, oh, I didn't do any shading.
It looks fine. Why are you so worried about it? You act like it's like the ugliest thing ever. I promise you,
because
it looks
I've
good.
seen so much better. I've seen what I can do. I showed you the picture of the night. Like,
okay,
right
that one is
before we
really
started
good though.
recording.
That was really good.
Yeah,
though.
that's the quality that I expect for the thumbnails.
Okay.
Every single time.
But you do them within like a few hours or something. It would take me like a day or two to even just make one. So and it wouldn't even probably look that good. So I can't
I
even
did
blame
two
you.
thumbnails and the banner all in one day, and it only took me like 3-4 hours.
Exactly.
So it's just like, it could be so much better though. I mean, the main thing that took that long though is because one of the thumbnails is like the cookie jumping up. There's like a splash on him, and inside the splash, the cookie is like inverted or like in negative, and so I had to go find a negative filter for that.
Yeah.
And I figure out how to do the colors. That took forever,
Yeah.
and I hate how it looks. Like, it looks decent, but it could look so much better.
What's wrong with it?
There's like, I don't know. The colors look weird.
Okay.
Anyways, Butterfly, what's your answer to the question? While you guys do that, I'm gonna go let my cat in my room because he is meowing and scratching at the door.
Okay. Okay.
My dream thing is to like start like a daycare or something like that.
Uh-huh.
Or
That's fair.
like a little like playroom for like little kids.
Yeah. Okay, that's
So I
fair.
feel like that would be so cute though.
Yeah.
It would
Definitely.
cost a lot of money, but it would be cute.
Yeah, that would cost a lot of money. Yeah.
Because, like, if you, like, bought a building, like, you don't even have to make it from scratch, but if you, like, buy a building, and if you, like, say a daycare, like, you can make it how you want, and, like, it would be cute, though.
Yeah, definitely.
Or, like, even a playroom, because you can, like, have all not all ages, but, like, I mean, either way, you're making money, too,
Yeah.
and you get to do what you like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. What about you, Ray?
I don't have like a full like idea. I mean, I kind of have two answers. Real answer, I would probably design a company that hires animators and artists and pays them an actual livable wage.
That's what I was thinking that you were gonna say something about like that. I was like watching me something with animations though, which is fine. I was just think that's what I was thinking.
And like we actually get good writers, we make good shows.
Yeah.
Studio Ghibli 2.0, basically.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. And then joke answer, I'm making a pizzeria where every night guard has to work 5 nights.
Every what?
And yes, every night guard must work 5 nights, and there will be animatronics called Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy.
Oh my goodness.
As I said, that's the joke answer.
Oh, okay. I mean, there's
Anyway.
nothing wrong with that. I mean, that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, as long as I don't do the whole murdering children thing, it'll be fine.
Yeah. We just gotta cut that part out, you know. Everything else is
Cut
good.
that out of the plot. Alternate universe, they get the happy ending this time.
Yeah. Nobody dies, you know.
There are no fires. I don't
Yeah.
kill my family. It's
Yeah,
fine.
no. It's all a good ending.
You know nothing of FNAF lore, and
Yeah.
it's really
Yeah.
because for reference, there are 2 movies, lots of books. I don't own any of them, sadly. And then like 15 games
Oh, really?
and lore that goes from like 1970, 1960 to 2040.
Oh, really?
That is how big the timeline is right now.
Oh my.
And it's really funny to me. So
Yeah.
I'm just like, when will it end?
Yeah.
The game is older than me.
Yeah.
The game is older than I am, I
Yeah.
think. Either that or I'm slightly older than the game. But regardless, it's still really funny. So anyways. Alright, Butterfly, what were your questions for the group?
My questions are, what is your favorite time of day and why? So like morning time, evening, afternoon, like anytime.
What time do you consider evening?
I guess like kind of like since we're in school, like when you get home and like your
So
chill
far.
time if you have it.
I would probably say night. Because like evening, if I'm just getting off of school, I probably have homework, so I'm probably doing that.
Imagine doing your homework when you're supposed to.
What?
I said imagine doing your homework when you're actually supposed to.
Well, I do. I think, yeah, I do. I don't know. I'm not like.
No, I do mine at 5 a.m. the morning it's due.
I am aware because you've literally told me that when school's in, like on the Wednesday, I literally remember in the hallways as I was waiting to go into one of my classes. You're like, I am so tired. I said, what time did you go to? What time did you wake up? She went 5 a.m. I'm like, let me guess, you had to do your homework. Yeah.
Yeah, and the funnier part is that I go to bed at like midnight.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I
So
can't
she's
wait.
running off of no sleep on the full
The
day of
even
school.
funnier part is I got away with straight A's that year. It's
Yeah.
hilarious.
I don't wait till last second.
I
Also,
wasn't trying.
does anybody else get a heart attack when they think that like they forgot their paper and they don't remember if they
Yes.
turned it in? I will literally get a mini heart attack. I'm like, oh my goodness, did I turn in my paper? Do I have my paper? Oh my goodness, I don't think I have my paper. Where's my paper? Oh my goodness, I can't find it. Wait, do you have assignment this night? Like all of those things run through my head.
Yeah.
And like somebody
And
was.
the worst thing is, for one of our classes, our English classes specifically, they use Google Classroom, which doesn't always work and isn't always
No, it's a
updated on
pain.
time. And so she basically has to tell us verbally, and sometimes she doesn't, and so it's just like, I don't know the homework.
Yeah.
And so I have to guess, and it sucks.
Yeah, I hate when they will put it in Google Classroom and they don't tell you. It's like, okay, come on now.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing?
Over half the time, I have like a little note, like my notebook that I take notes in.
Yeah.
And at the top, I have like the date, and then on top of the date, I have homework, and then whatever the assignments are.
Yeah.
Because I don't trust Google Classroom.
Yeah.
Or like she'll
It
update it at
really-
like 10 p.m. the night before it's due.
Yes. Oh my goodness, I hate
Bro.
when that happens. It's like, oh my goodness.
Dude, I know it might be a me thing, but like also, come on.
Yeah.
You
I
gotta do
also-
it like the morning of.
I
Yeah.
do not like it because like, if I'm not feeling well, like, if I miss, like, a Monday, since we only go twice a week, I literally... Why does it seem like whenever I'm out on a Monday, like, she never posts homework?
Guys, she posted, like, Tuesday night. Like, at, like, 11 p.m.
No joke, though. So, and then, like, I would have to message a classmate, and that classmate literally...
that is in your... Always have a friend in each class that you have their number.
Yes.
You trust them enough to tell them that you weren't there or didn't get the homework, and then ask them for the homework.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember my 8th grade year in school. So my table mate, I didn't have their number, but luckily I have their siblings' number. So I had to go message their sibling to ask their sibling. Do what?
Is this who I think it is?
Who?
Yes. I said, is this who I think it is?
Who?
Your table mate.
This was in 8th grade, so a year ago.
That does not answer my question. I was not in your class. I don't remember who your table mate was that year.
Who do you think
Is it your man?
Who do you think?
Was it Dolphin or no?
No!
Okay!
No!
Who is it?
No!
That's who I thought we were talking about.
Same.
No, okay. It was another. Okay, so Mr. S literally had the worst seating chart ever, and so I was sitting by one of my friends, and he was like, "Girls, stop talking." I'm like, "We are not talking." And then so none of us touched it, but this paper that we had on our table literally flew off the table.
Oh.
And he's like, "Girls, enough. If I see you guys talk or move again, I'm going to separate you." And I'm like, we weren't doing nothing. So when then, like, the next class period, we had to have a whole new seating charts. And I got put again by this boy. And I'm like, oh, great. I mean, luckily it was... Do what?
Why'd you hesitate?
Because it was like... Luckily, there was people in that class that I would not want to sit by, but they weren't bad. It was like just like whatever.
Yeah.
But I mean, luckily I had his sister's number, so I could just be like, "Hey, you know, I wasn't there trying to get the homework," but it was like,
yeah.
Ugh. I mean, he was. With that teacher, you can tell like who is their favorite and least favorite in that class.
Oh, absolutely. Mr. S absolutely plays favorites. The only
it is
way
so unfair though.
It is, and it's also usually the guys. He is kind of sexist, not gonna lie, but
he
at
is.
the same time, the way I got away with it, and the only reason he's still my favorite teacher is because one, if you stay quiet and stay in the back, which is what I did, because I don't like talking to people, especially people that I don't know very well, I will just completely be quiet and you won't know that I'm there. So one, I did that, and two, because I did that, he didn't ever like call on me or force me to answer.
Lucky.
Or anything like that unless I wanted to answer. And so basically I just got to sit there and listen to this class as if it were a podcast. And so that's the only reason I got away with it. And I just found it very entertaining.
Yeah.
So, well, he's definitely a problematic teacher. I do find him funny.
Yeah.
It was so bad. So one time...
It's hilarious.
One time, so I'm in school, believe it or not, guys, I am the quiet child.
Okay.
Yes, we are all minors here. In case you hadn't guessed, oh my gosh, we're all minors. Sorry. I had to.
Boy, I am, believe it or not, the quiet kid in my classes. Well, unless it's art or choir. But other than that, like, I'm the quiet kid. So, like, I was just minding my own business in Mr. S class. And I was just, sitting there, and I cannot just stare at the teacher.
Oh my goodness, I hate it.
Do what?
I had this teacher, man. Well, tell me why. He did this to me the most. I'm not even lying. I think he liked me, but didn't like me, because he would come up to my desk and literally like be talking. Like his like face would be over my desk while I'm just looking at him like, why? And he's done this like 3 or 4 times, and then he'll purposely just stare at me for like a whole minute. It's like, can we not stare at anybody else? Or like, why are you staring at me in the first place? Like, come on.
That's creepy.
Yeah, and then because I was the new kid this year, he would call me to read every single time. Okay, I'm not bad at reading. It's just the fact of when I start reading in front of people, I stutter bad.
Yeah.
And it'll be like,
fair.
I can't read the word the. That's how bad my reading is in public.
No.
It's like, wait, like, oh my goodness, I'm not even lying. There was this one word. It was like, if I looked at it, I'd be like, oh, it's that. But then, at the time, I was like, wait, what does this say? And I just sat there for like a whole minute. I was like, and then there was this one time, I just couldn't figure out the word, and I pretended like I was choking because I couldn't figure out the word. I was like, what is this? I know what this is, but I don't know what it is.
What is this?
Yeah, so I just pretended to choke for like a whole minute, and the teacher was like, okay, next. I was like, oh my goodness.
No, that's how I feel
No, right.
in like youth group when they're like, who wants to read this verse? And I'm like, I would, except my eyes move faster than my mouth, and so I'll like skip an entire sentence or like skip mid-word and just be like, whoa.
Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah, it's almost like
I
even if it's
literally
Fix it.
yeah.
do not like it, like in any class when they're like, okay, everybody, every single student in here must read.
Oh my goodness, yes.
I'm like, no. So when in like me being me, like if it's like a big old, okay, so if it's like on a
If
work
it's like going
page,
clockwise and you know, and you can like look how many people are in head.
I will
ahead of
count
you,
the paragraphs,
you have
yes.
to read and
I will
read
count the
it.
paragraphs. But every single time the teacher says something about popcorn reading, I'm like, it's over. I'm done. I'm just gonna give up because I don't know what I'm reading. So I will literally, because sometimes you can, like, there's people that I know will call me, those certain people. So I'll ask the teacher, hey, can I use the restroom? Hey, can I get a tissue? Because I already know they're gonna call me. And sometimes,
I'm gonna leave.
yes, I'm like, oh yeah, just give me a second.
I didn't stay here for this.
Yeah. Or no, I'll just like be like, because sometimes you can raise your hand to volunteer. Sometimes they'll let you do that. And I'll wait for like a 1 or 2 sentence paragraph. I'll be like, hey, I can go ahead and read. Like, let me go and start it off. Or like it'll be like the starting thing, and it'll be like a little introduction. It's like a sentence or two, and I'll be like to the teacher, hey, I can go ahead. Like, just let me start it off. I got this. You know, just let me start it off. And it's like, oh, it's just like the littlest thing ever. And then people will catch on. It's like, yeah, we see that you got the little thing there. You know, maybe you should. But yeah.
I mean, what was it in in our British literature class? We read Macbeth, and the way our textbook had it, and they formatted it as a play. And so because of that, we decided to enact bits of the play, and so we would like voice act the characters and all that.
Yeah.
And I was like, I really want to like be able to do like Macbeth or Dunkirk or something like that, and do like the big dramatic voice, because I can totally do that. But also, that's a lot of lines. So
yeah.
2 of my friends that were also in the class and I all decided to be witches, the 3 witches that gave the prophecies. And we just all instantly did the same voice for each witch, and it was really funny.
Yeah, we've done that before for like English class for like a story, and I don't really do a voice because I'm just scared to. But then I'd be like, I look at the thing, and like each time they may call it a character, because I don't normally volunteer because they'll have it for like 2 or 3 days. I don't normally like the first day that we do it. I don't normally volunteer, but I'll look at okay, like what character has the least amount of lines? What do I think we're gonna get to? And I'll just look at the clock and be like praying, because I know like there's been a couple times where it's about to be me, but then the bell rings. And I'm just looking at the like clock. I'm like, okay, we need to stall this teacher like for like another like 5 minutes. Can we just stall them real quick? And like
I do that all the time.
Get them talking about their divorce, guys.
I'm just like, oh, I'm praying.
Get them talking about their dog, their cat, their kids, their spouse.
Yeah.
The lack of a spouse. I don't know.
And I had a teacher. They called me after class because that day I just froze in their class speak. Like it was like the simple word I was talking about. I didn't know what it was apparently at the time, and I froze. And like, hey, do you do this a lot? I was like, not really. but if I'm like nervous to another extent, because if I'm already paused for like 5 seconds, then it's like, okay, like I could start reading again, but I don't know how to anymore. And then he came up to me, like he was like, "Do you read a lot? Maybe you should read more." I was like, "Oh,
it's not the reading that's the problem; it's the public speaking."
Yes, and like
you should come to a speech and debate with me.
No, oh my goodness, no, because we had to do this thing called FABA.
You have to give a 10-minute speech as your final.
Yes. No, we had to do this thing called FABA, and I couldn't figure out what I wanted. And this same teacher, he was like, "You should do speeching," and I was like, "I'm not doing no speeching. That ain't happening. I'm gonna mess that thing up."
No.
I hate giving like normal speeches, but like when it's like a debate kind of speech, oh, I can do that so well.
Yeah.
That would make his day.
It sucks, but I can so do it.
That would make him your.
And so.
That would make you his favorite student.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I really like being able to like voice act because a lot of times like I'll find like little snippets of like a bunch of characters talking or something like that, and I'll end up like just quoting it because it's fun.
Yeah.
And then the more and more I quote it, the more I try to do every single character's voice.
Yeah.
And so if it's like an immediate switch from like an American to like a Scottish accent and back again, it's really annoying, but I love it.
Yeah.
And so maybe one day we can
Yeah, and I don't know, like I'm not.
I feel like I have a diverse voice.
Yeah, I'm like afraid of talking in front of people, but I'm not because I do acting. I love acting, but it's when it comes to something like reading, and I think what my brain needs to do is it needs to like read over it a couple of times. It needs to like get it to where it's flowing. Because if you just, I hate because I used to do. I'm probably gonna do it again.
You should be in more of the plays.
Huh?
You should be in more of the plays.
Yeah, I remember.
I mean, our school did Little Women not that long ago.
Oh, did they?
Like that. Yeah, that might have been a fun one. It was actually really funny. So, okay, how do I say this without giving away names? But you know that one family that's like really popular in our church?
Yes. There's a couple of those, but I think I can probably envision it after you give me some more details.
The one with the 3 children, 2 of which are graduated, only 1 of which is in the youth group.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So, youngest of the children of that family was the main female lead.
Wait, I think I remember her. I think I went to go watch that.
Was the male lead, and I was like, they nearly kissed, and I was like, so ready for them to like break character.
Yes, I remember that though. Yes,
I was like, bro, this is so awkward.
Yeah, because it was like brother and sister. What? I was like, oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Also, the amount of times that girl has been paired up with this one guy who graduated. His name starts with A. I don't know if that gives it away to you, Neptune.
I think I know.
What?
I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he's like really tall, you know, he's in the choir, he's a tenor.
Yeah,
that guy. Every single time she gets paired with him, and it's insane.
Yeah.
I wonder if that was on purpose, though.
No, for real.
Yeah.
It's like, isn't she like a freshman though?
Is it just me, or is it kind of weird? Like, okay, if I ever do become an actor, I have a wife, right? Okay. If there's a kissing scene in a movie, I don't know if I want to do that because it's like, okay, I get it's for the movie, but honestly, I would have to run that by them because I feel like it kind of goes both ways. Like, are you like as like the actor okay with that? But also like, you know, is your, you know, wife or like if you're a girl or is your husband fine with that? You know what I mean? So it's also kind of like a mutual thing as like a respect in your relationship. Alright, so I'm just gonna give y'all the list and y'all can't give any hints of like what is which brand, but we're gonna do a thing of Pepsi versus Coke. If you know which one goes to which, do not say, okay? But I'm just gonna mark these down and we're gonna have a list, okay? And see which one wins. Okay, first of all, we're gonna start with, you know, what you expect, Pepsi or Coke. Okay, what about you, Butterfly?
Which one we want? Or like, rather?
Like, which Pepsi or Coke? Like, what would you rather drink?
Coke.
Okay. What about you, Ray?
Coke.
Okay. And then I'm doing Coke. Okay. Mountain Dew or Mellow Yellow?
Mountain Dew.
Okay.
I've never heard of Mellow Yellow before. I tried Mountain Dew once and I hated it. So, I don't know.
Okay, Mellow Yellow.
I mean, they're both okay, but like...
I don't know if I've ever had Mellow Yellow. I've had Mountain Dew, but I don't know if I've ever
I'm
had.
gonna go with Mountain Dew because that's
Okay.
the one that I've had.
Okay, Crush or Fanta?
What?
Crush or Fanta? Like, you've heard of Fanta, right? Fanta or Crush is just the other
Fanta.
version of Fanta.
Fanta. I've had Fanta before, so I know what that is.
Okay. And then we have Starry or Sprite.
Starry, honestly.
Okay.
Like, while Sprite's good, it, like, 9 times out of 10, it just tastes less. And I get Starry more often because it's at, like, Costco and stuff.
Yeah. What about you, Butterfly?
I'm not really a fan of either of them, I know.
What?
Starry's, I
Yeah.
feel like Starry's sweeter.
I have more of Sprite, so I don't really remember what it tastes like Starry as much. So
I feel like they taste really, really similar, but Starry is slightly sweeter.
yeah, that's what I could say about kind of 7-Up too. Like I
hate
always
7-Up so much.
7-Up isn't as good, but I feel like it's almost kind of similar to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, whenever me and my family would get sick, my mom would give us 7-Up.
Yeah.
And so, because that would be mostly what we drank, our throw-up would then taste like 7-Up.
Oh.
And so I cannot stand the taste of 7-Up anymore because it tastes to what throw-up tastes like to me.
Yeah, because my mom used to say it's like
Can't do
it
it.
helps you when you're sick or something like that.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh
Yeah.
really? Hop can help you when you're sick, but okay. So that she only used to
Yeah.
get that instead of Sprite. So
Yeah. It's like I can't do it anymore.
okay. So how about you, Butterfly? Starry or Sprite?
If I had to pick one, I would go with Sprite.
Okay. Got it. Okay, and then we have it's called Barks, which is I think it's B-A or something. It has a Q in it somewhere, but it's pronounced Barks or Mug Root Beer.
Root beer.
So just Mug Root Beer then? Okay.
Probably.
I don't.
What were the options again?
Okay, there's Mug Root Beer or there's Barks Root Beer or something like that.
I don't think I've ever had Park, so I'm gonna go with Mug.
Okay. I don't care for root beer.
I love it so much. Have you ever had Culver's root beer though?
No. That
It's
and
the
like Dr.
best
Pepper, I hate those types.
Root beer.
I just can't do it.
Culver's root beer is the best root beer in existence. Also, Dr. Pepper is delicious. How dare you?
I hate Dr. Pepper. I can't.
No,
I do not.
somebody gave
know.
me a Dr. Pepper at camp, and for some reason, I hadn't had like soda all that week or like that month,
Uh-huh.
and so for some reason, it tasted like a vanilla float to me.
Huh.
Like vanilla ice cream and root beer that's kind of what it tasted like to me.
Yeah.
And so I was like, this is delicious. And
Yeah.
so that is now my favorite soda.
Yeah. Okay.
So.
And then have y'all ever tried tea, like cold tea?
I have no clue.
Okay. Well, there's this one called Gold Peak and then Brisk. I like Gold Peak because that's what I'm used to, so I'll choose that. But yeah, if y'all don't really know what it is, y'all can kind of just guess what if y'all never had it.
I don't know what either of those are, so I'm gonna skip.
Okay, you're gonna skip. So are y'all just gonna skip on that one?
Probably.
Okay. Yeah. I think I'm assuming Brisk is sweet tea because I know that's what Gold Peak is. So somewhere similar to that. And then our final one is Gatorade or Powerade.
Powerade. They're supposed to be healthier.
Yeah, I was gonna say probably Powerade because I don't get Gatorade that often. Whenever I do have it, it always tastes like really sour.
I'll go with Gatorade because I've never had Powerade. I think I may have messed up the tallies, but it's fine. Anyway, the Coke products win. The Coke products were Coke, Mellow Yellow, Fanta, Sprite, Barks, Gold Peak, and Powerade. But for each category, Coke beat Pepsi, Mountain Dew beat Mellow Yellow, Fanta beat Crush, Sprite beat Starry, Mug Root Beer beat Barks Root Beer, Gold Peak beat Brisk, and then Powerade beat Gatorade. So yeah, I didn't realize that some of the I didn't know like Powerade and Gatorade were made by like Coke or Pepsi. I did not know that. So, like, oh, that's interesting.
Dude, have you seen like the ads between Pepsi and Coke just like constantly competing?
Oh my goodness, yes, I've seen those
like
before.
the Pepsi can dressed up like Coke and the Pepsi company was like, haha, spooky costume. And then Coke was like, oh yes, you want to be a superhero. I was like, bro.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous. And that will be all for today, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed. Have a good night, day, whatever time it is. Remember to eat food, drink water, take care of yourself, sleep, take meds if you need it, all that stuff. Have a good day. Bye-bye.